Alright, I've only played one match. We did fucking horrible on it. So let's see. Because this is my best vehicle to comment with that Sabo. So I can go through almost anything with it. Oh, that was a great start to the match. Just an immediate bam. Those are T20s. Things are weird. I hate those damn things. Because I remember my only experience or knowledge behind that tank was World of Tanks. I never knew much about the real. So I remember seeing it in World of Tanks as such a low tier, easy tank to kill. Which I mean, like, it is. But when War Thunder, it's far better than it is in World of Tanks. Far better. Yeah, I know you're right there because my screen's glitching out again. Damn, you're a fucking crackhead. That's why you don't do that. I watched him do that and I thought, you're screwed. I called that shit. When I saw him pop over that ridge, man, hell no, you don't do that. Not on this map, at least. Let's push up with the heavy boys. You got 226 U1s. These guys have those plates of armor you see there. Those are Panther armor. So they got bored. And they're like, huh, we need a heavily armored tank. How do we do this? And they're like, oh yeah, we got some excess hulls. Let's just take those and cut the metal plates up and put them on our tanks. And that's what they did. And I used to have these in World of Tanks too. And I want to get one in War Thunder, but at the same time, I'm not sure about it. Because they play well. Alright, y'all roll up that way. I'm going my own way. My tank, it's a tough choice. You use the better gun because I don't know much about that gun in War Thunder. I didn't play much of America. Oh, bitch. Cutting them off in this particular direction. I don't think they're going to come from that way because I see a Finley down there. But I do expect it to go exactly like that. What was that? Was that an art? Oh, it was just T66. I mean, those are still not very fun to face, but... Yeah, I don't really do this by myself. I will prevent anyone else from coming in here, though. Hello. Oh fuck, that's a tiger. Good luck. Perfect. Oh, and it's not, yes, I knew it. It's the rare tiger. It's not really rare. In real life it's rare. Well, the story's rare. So in real life, Germany sent a bunch of stuff to Japan, which everyone knows that, but there was one tiger they sent, which nobody knows what happened to. Nobody knows if it sank into the ocean, nobody knows if it ever even got sent. They just know that Japan was going to receive a tiger, and they never ended up receiving it. Because there's no... Oh shit. Because there's nowhere around there that tiger existed. but they did receive a tank which nobody can figure out what its purpose was. They call it the Egg, and it's actually in the Kubinka Tank Museum in Moscow. And you can look that tank up, and I dare you to try to figure out what that tank's doing, because they think it's a scout tank, but that's just a guess. There's no paperwork for it, there's nothing. There's no information on almost anything on this tank whatsoever. They just found it, and that's all they got out of it. Oh, bitch. Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to fire! I hate that. I frustrated myself there. See, I only got this shell here, so we're gonna run with this thing. So we can get better shells. Even though I have passed this tank, I just never played it. Hostile team is capturing Zone B. I know, I fucked up, and then they got there. Oh, the M16. Technically, that's not an M16. That's an M3 with an M16 turret on it. There you go. Fun fact of War Thunder that they don't tell you. Because it's the M3 GMC. And then they have, in the half track, they also have the anti-tank version of that with the 75 or 6 or whatever. And they call it the M3. But it's still just a truck. It's the M3 is the truck. That's just the body of the vehicle. I know where I should have went. I don't know why I didn't think of this spot. That's where I want to go now, and I'm going to sit there. There's an Ostman and a Tiger fucking shit up over here. So let me take up them first. Just because I don't know where that Tiger went, but I do have a feeling I know where it is. Oh, found him, found him, found him. Will not cap this, but I'm ballsy enough to neutralize it. We don't have enough teammates to really cap this, so our best goal is to neutralize it and then return and go to my position actually. Yeah, there's supposed to be an Ostland or something coming up on my right, and then there's something probably on my left, but I'm more focused on my right. Oh, son of a bitch. Thank you. Fuck.
Follow me. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Attention to the map. The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
I knew it. Alright, good. Those two go for that.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Come on, typical British reverse speed. Just go backwards. Since that Panther killed so for respawn, I'm just waiting to see if he comes from this way. Because if he comes this way, I don't want him to keep coming and make it back over here. I'm slow as my turret slow. Oh, fuck that. Reset the engine. Knew it. Oh fuck, wrong button. Alright. He's coming from right over there. So I don't know how high that rock line is right there, but he's either gonna be visible there, or he's gonna come down there, or he's gonna be, yeah, alright. I don't know why you're facing him, unless that therefore you just fucked him up. That's great. Alright, honestly, with how much is left in the match, we could just neutral turn this shit all the way this way. It was like a boat. Get reward. Alright, now then. Okay. Oh, I could go straight for the Mark 8. And then, fuck it. Alright, hold on. Alright, now then. Yeah. The Sentinel. I do want to change one thing just because I don't mind that. That would be a problem to me if it wasn't for when you're looking at it from this direction, you just get that red glimmer. Need a fucking kangaroo or something. Something to match that this tank's Australian. But I don't know what there would be. Rondels and insignias. To what we were in. Digits. World flags. Technically, there's more than one American flag. There's one in here, and then there's another one somewhere else. So you got that one there, and I remember there being another one somewhere else. Victory markers. Allies. Pappy! 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 Yes! I did not know this was in the game. But this is this tank now. Pappy! Yeah, I'm cool with that. That works with me. That looks absolutely trash, but yeah. Pappy. I did not even know that was in the game. How did I not know? There's just too many insignias. Hey. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this. We're gonna flank. Problem with flanking on this map is there's a lot of flanking. See all that on the other side of the river here? Everything on the map, all that shit out there, every square inch of that map you can drive on. And technically then some, because that map doesn't fully display everything in some maps, and I know some maps it does, but this one it doesn't. I know that. You can go further than that. I'm trying to think of how much further. I don't remember. But anyway, so yeah. We got a lot of room to flank. And we're gonna do an expert flank where we go straight for the big ass bridge that everyone can see when you drive over. Well, there's a small bridge over there to take, but that's too close to the inner city. As long as there's nobody up there, we should be good. It's gonna take them a while to get there either way. Caught it. I'm like, why ain't you firing? Cause you did that. Thank you, good sir.
Attention to the map.
Woo! I was panic firing because I was like, fuck, I don't think I got his gunner. Damn. Man, you should have seen how fast I was pulling my trigger over and over and over again. I'm like, fuck. Where? Oh, bitch. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. That wasn't a good shot. No shit, Sherlock. Stop spamming. I can fucking see that. There's more than one up there, I'm sure of it. And this is where... New position time. Oh, bitch. Come on, motherfucker, I'm going right to your spawn. There's one right here in front of me. Oh, shit. And that's why I play that thing. Because not all the time, but every so often you get a match like that. Damn. Wait. Alright, I think I made a mistake early today. I did. I'm sitting there thinking, why the fuck is it getting slowly hotter and hotter in here? Because turn the AC unit off. Oh shit, I've gotten 2 comments. Alright, hold on. Comments. Steven, 7 Terrence. What's up, man? I didn't realize you said those things. I was too busy focused on trying to fuck up the entire enemy team as fast as I could. There's one objective on this map. And we're not going for it. You should bring a plane with me next time. Show me what it is. I've been in a heated battle right here. With me and my friend, and me and my friend came over here, and we were both in warriors. gonna be in all these buildings around here. I knew we would get some targets from right here. Oh yeah, that's a great way to start a match out. He just lost his gunner and shit, and loader, so that means he's gonna have a 2 or a 3-man crew like right off the bat, meaning that the next hit that penetrates him should kill him by any one of my teammates. I swear. If no one on the enemy team is flanking, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, they are. There's one right there. No. Look, I'm gonna let him do his thing. Look, he's gonna run off. I'm like, no. You go kill me, I won't kill you because you had the better spot. Look, that's on you. If you die by my teammates, that's on you. He ran away. He ran away. He's like, fuck this shit. Oh no! He got a kill, but then the SU-85 got him. That was good. See, that's the reason I like War Thunder's community. The community still kind of is like, hey, this, I know what that means. He's turning his turret back and forth. He's telling me no. So, we'll be good. Sometimes. Other times you got the people who are tryhard, and then there's me. I'll do both. Like that. Look at that. I got fucked up. I was waiting on it. I'm like, there's no way that I'm not gonna get fucked up over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I unlocked all that shit. Now we're gonna go straight at the objective. I would say that hill right there, but I know that hill very well because in a previous stream I drove a BT7 across that way. Are you gonna be a bitch? From where? I'm so confused. I know he fired from like right there. Oh, I see you. I saw him. I thought that was a dead tank. I saw him at last second. I'm like, wait, where? Yeah. And surprised that first shell didn't do that kind of shit, because that first shell should have killed me on that impact. That's exactly how I expected that last battle to end up going. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go up a tier. These tanks are fun, but we gotta go with fun. More fun. Hold on. Well, up a couple tiers. Mark 3. FV4202. And I would go with one of you, but I want a Carnarvon. And those are all 6.7. So, you can run arguably one of the best prop fighters ever made. The Mark 24 Spitfire. I'm just going to test fly this thing real quick, just in case we don't get to fly it in a match. We're going to go with that payload. We'll go with the payload I'd bring with me into a battle. The RP4 or RP3s along with my air belt. I should have set it to air spawn, because I don't like having to take off. Well, I mean, I like having to take off, just not in a battle, so it'd be more realistic. Except in air battles, because air battles, you're kind of stuck with that. Let me just, I haven't done any actual, I've only done intercepting. So, like, intercepting ground targets. So, hold on, let me try to take out a Lancaster. Oh, yeah. No. I am. I had to shoot you. And these guys are going to take a lot more hits than most planes. Bye. Watch them go down. Hold on. As the crew bails out, the plane is sideways. That's the worst fall you could get, because then a plane just has no air resistance and it just goes. That was shitty as fuck. I was expecting it to hit the ground and go boom, but instead it kind of just went boom. Plane's a whole lot less maneuverable with these RPs on it. So let's go burn them off into that.
Approaching target.
That one, or what is that one? Is that a truck? That's a vehicle, so yep. And full salvo. What the fuck? Apparently, oh, I know what I did. Alright, one last chance, one last salvo. Close enough. I can at least get more maneuverability on my airplane. And come on. Yeah! Alright, I'm done with this. See, what usually happens is if I hold the rocket button, it will fire the full salvo of all those 8 rockets at once. Well, yeah, 8. All of my rockets. But I forgot that I re-enabled it to where if I hold the launch button, it will track the rocket, so my camera will follow them. And I did that for, I don't remember what reason. We were doing something. We were doing something stupid, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna follow my rocket till it hits you. Fuck, I forgot we went up here. Alright, yep. You know, I realized I kind of screwed myself. I got a plane that can pull to like, I don't remember how many G's in a turn. And my crew for the plane is this one. And that's only a rank 7 crew, so they're gonna be fucked. He's gonna black out every time I try to pull up. You know, I'm gonna go straight for the objective for once. Fuck flanking. It's not a brawling tank. I could have went with the Carnarvon and done better, but might as well. It's an M50. Yeah, that's a real tank. They made that in Vietnam. And my personal opinion, it's the stupidest fuck idea. That's what they call a recoilless rifle. Even the T-34 is like, oh shit. So what happens is, I don't know if you can see, but those 4 holes in the back of each gun, the round, when it fires, it also sends half of the explosion behind it, as well as forward. So you lose half your power to move the projectile, which is not too bad if it wasn't for the fact that you get, like a rocket, a massive fucking backblast. And with 6 guns, you fire those guns off while in Vietnam, and you're kicking up trees and everything. You're making shit fly, dude. So you get a tank that does that, that has no armor whatsoever, and you try to hide it. It's not gonna hide. You can't hide that tank. I mean, you can, but once you fire, you gotta move. You had me tricked. I thought you saw something. I just like gave up in that moment. I'm like, I got British reverse speed. That's an IS-3. And yeah, there's not much I could do.
Attention to
Alright. I like how we spawn way the fuck up here, and the objective's way the fuck over here. Fuck it, I just want to get to the city. I'm so damn tired. This is one of my all-time favorite tanks in real life. Not to play, just the problem is in War Thunder, it's a good tank, great all-around everything. It's one of the first ever main battle tanks. It's just the FE4202 works better in design because of its height. But in real life, this tank works better. I was waiting for him. What? Are you kidding me? They're already over here. What the fuck is our team doing? I assumed that the fact that I had 2 or 3 teammates on either side that I'd be fine. Like, they weren't close, but they were within a realm. That's my bad. Oh well. Next round. Next round. I just like to watch those, whatever game that was, ads. Because they're really, really shit. It's like, I can't remember, what was the name of that game? Mafia City. It's that the difference was Mafia City was like Sharknado. It was just so fucking horrible that it was good. These are just shit. Like, they're just bad. And so I like to watch them. Because it's like, wow, how the fuck do you manage to be that bad at making ads? Like, the beginning of that was like, it was the start of the apocalypse, but the house looked like the apocalypse had been going on for the last 20 fucking years. I'm like, yeah, the apocalypse just started. You must have woke up from some sort of coma or some shit, because damn. You either don't know how to keep your house clean or what. You, like, look like Chicago when she walked outside. I was going to say Detroit, but fuck, Detroit has better quality than that. Alright, we're gonna go Carnarvon on this one. Carnarvon. Hold on. It's a Carnarvon. I haven't driven this tank in a really long time. If he got fucked up there, that means they're there, and I'm gonna go up there and kill them. Watch me fail. From where? Thank God this is a tank with 2 reverse speeds. Where? I'm so confused. I'm looking all right in front of me. Okay, watch. That round flew a whole lot further than I was looking. Because I forgot that that spot existed. Yeah, I haven't played this map in a while. I think this map is like a mid-tier map only, because I never get it in top-tier battles, and I never get it in low-tier battles, and I'm rarely around on the mid-tier, so it seems like this is the tier you get it at. So I think this is like, I don't know, it might not be. It really might not be. But I never get it. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? The fuck do you think you're doing up there? Roomba. Fuck that Roomba up. Get the Roomba run. Roomba. Go, go, Power Rangers. How the fuck are you still alive? One of those rounds should have hull broke him. Like, damn. I need to go look at that tank. Fuck. I would love to take my attention off of what I'm doing to look at the map wherever you're talking about. But the thing is, I'm looking for a Roomba. I mean, there's that. Are you fucking kidding me? I should literally just took a bow because of how that went. I don't care. No, I'm not. I'm going to the hangar. I'm gonna wait for my shit to come back instead of going back into that. That was so... Yeah. I want to do 7-7 pretty bad because then I can pull the Conqueror out. But the thing is, this is going to be worse than what we're doing because in 7-7 they have ATGMs and yeah. God, I'm just thinking about how fucking bad an ATGM is going to have to be. I feel so depressed moving up to this. With a vampire or a meteor. I'm thinking about doing a meteor, but the thing is, what does the meteor have as available? Like, you can't even carry a bomb in that. It's just gonna be a big ass TIE fighter. It's gonna cost me 100 fucking thousand to crew that because it's crewed for everywhere else but here. Dude, I don't even give a fuck about it. I'm gonna fly it for 2 seconds and then I'm gonna crash it because right now I just wanna fly this thing in. I just want to see what it was like to fly this thing. I forgot what it was like. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad jet, but it's so... I mean, okay. Let me rephrase that. If it wasn't military, it's not a bad jet. If they would have made it a bomber, it's not a bad jet. The purpose they put it as, it's a horrible fucking jet. You can get kills with it. It's got plenty of firepower. But man, it's practically useless. Like that. See, I told you I was gonna take off and crash it. I hate it. I hate pretty much everything about that plane, and I'm not pulling a Spitfire. I mean, I might as well, fuck it. Nothing new. Fuck, man. Oh my god. I'm just thinking how much I'm fixing to probably regret this. I really am. I feel really depressed right now because I'm thinking ATGMs. I've been playing this game since before ATGMs, and man, before they put all this technology in the game, this game was a whole lot funner. And now they just won't even take the time to balance top tier. So top tier sucks, low tier is so easy, and then mid tier is fun, yet Russia is overpowered at mid tier. Top tier is the only time you can really, truly get around the problems, right? That Russia. Oh, fucking shit. I hope that's not lag, and I hope it's just me and hitting an invisible teammate that hasn't loaded in yet. But at the same time, you never know. What? And what's funny is I'm not even going to talk, but I think I know what's going to happen. I'm thinking about trying to just show you guys what I mean about how broken top tier is and going to the highest tier vehicles I have. Which is pretty much, I face it with everything. Like, I face with 10.3 and all that shit, the highest vehicles in the game already. With the vehicles I can bring out. Yeah, as Conqueror says, yeah, I know, yeah. I wouldn't have been able to do much to him. Looking at him, I probably would have if I would have been. I don't even know. I can't even talk. I can't even talk because that was so frustrating. I wish I'm gonna buy a camera, and it's not even gonna be a face cam for myself. I'm gonna buy a camera so you can watch my hand, because I know I pulled the trigger before he fired, because I pulled the trigger and already had the trigger all the way held down, and in 2 seconds. Did you see that comment? Oh, look at the comment. It's like, Vickers, and I'm like, well, that's your fucking fault. You could have fired just as well as much as I could. And look at the enemy team. Do you want me to stop you? Watch this. Watch this, right? No, I'm gonna ruin the rest of your match because, I mean, I've got the money I needed. I've got vehicles I need. I'm just playing this game to play. So, you're gonna be a douchebag about it because the game didn't go the way you wanted it to. Now you're in a warrior. And that's your fucking fault because you could have fired. Like, I'm not tripping, dude. Just chill out. Yeah, ramming circle. What's funny is I really don't care. They're like the warriors like defending them. Look at him getting so mad in the chat. Like, I don't really care. Woo! Thank God. Alright. Because, yo, that's logical. I can't type in chat. There's no chat line here. Oh, there we go. And I'm leaving because I really just don't care for his response. I just wanted to be able to type that, and I don't have a button down to type that in match. So yeah. I mean, I could put one, but like, don't see the point. I never type in chat in the first place. So. Alright, hold on. Just really quickly. I like how I talked about ATGMs, and then I started talking about how Russia was a problem, and then immediately Russia became a problem, and fucked our entire... Like, look, I'm here, by the way, and I still play with here. Because to get up-tiered, that's 9-7, so you get up-tiered by one tier, which is 10-7. So I still play with these. Either way. But, let me show you this now. Let me show you the fucking reason why you never see me in a top tier battle very much. This is the exact reason why. And of course I'm gonna go with the warrior, because this god-awful piece of shit is still somehow better than this, because this tank handles 1,000 times better than this thing ever will. But the difference is, every time I pull out a vehicle, which even in the photo is in the desert. They call this the rural cat, the desert cat, which rural cat means, fuck, I forget what that means. Like, it's a specific type of cat that lives in the desert. And the tank, literally, you see the speed? Hold on. Look at the top speed on this thing. Where is it at? 75 miles an hour right there, right? Yeah, you're not getting over 5 miles an hour in the desert. So why the fuck is this thing in the desert? And every time I pull it out, I'll always end up in the desert. So I'm not touching that damn thing. I love it, but I hate every time I get into the desert maps with it. So if I don't put it in my lineup, I have 3 vehicles that are capable of any terrain, and I put my warrior in here because the only useful asset on this whole fucking thing is this rocket launcher, which can't be fired on the move. So if you get caught out in the open, you're just fucked in this thing. And to man, what the hell is here? Okay, if I go armor, I'm clearly gonna do great against everything. And this right here, these don't help you whatsoever. I just put them on there because, like, it ups your chance of survival by 1%, which is already, like, 9%. So you get a 10% chance of surviving anything. Oh, and then to add to it, if you get hit in the back, the side, you get hit in the engine here, you get fucking lit on fire, your driver gets fucked up. You got a big-ass fuel tank right in the bottom here. And then you got 3 people. So if I get hit in the turret, I'm dead. If I get hit in the back, I'm dead. If I get hit from either side, I'm dead. If I get hit from the front, that right there looks pretty tough. It looks like a nice big plate of composite armor. Fuck no, it's going to keep going and kill this guy here, and then I'm dead. So no matter what, I'm dead in this tank. Actually, now that I think about it, you have a higher chance of surviving in this tank, which has less armor than this, because you look, whole armor 44 millimeters, whole armor on this 25 millimeters. You have a better chance of surviving in a vehicle with no armor than you do with this. It's just mobility that kills this. But then they also have its brother over here, the 105, which is actually worse than this one. It loses mobility, if I remember correctly. No, it's still 75. I don't remember I know the loading speed is slower too, but that's not really ever a big deal when you have a gun like that. You can snipe. But speaking of other news, I have my Vickers, which on top here, I can't figure out what they were talking about. No water in rad, which is the radiator. Petrol in sump, which I don't remember what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Oil in petrol tank. Driver in clink. There you go. Oh yeah, and then I actually put this on wrong, and it came up backwards, and I liked it more, the fact that it was backwards, so I'm left it. And then finally, if last but not least, we got a pinup girl. Right here. Oh yeah, and if I switch over to it, we got a Challenger 2. A Challenger Mark 2. It's a Challenger 1 with the Mark 2 variant. Right now my nose is absolutely fucking burning, which seems to happen every time I get frustrated nowadays. I think it's the amount of metal shavings that are still on my nose from work, and so when I get frustrated, it just, I don't know. I'm waiting for the day I get a bloody nose, and it's not just from anything normal, it's just the amount of metal shavings in my nose, and I'm just sitting there bleeding out from my nose. It'd be amazing. I have no idea what just happened there, but it hurt. I tried to blow my nose and it went and nothing come out. It was just a pop for no fucking reason. Yay, I'm dying. Hurry the fuck up. It worked. Let's see how bad this goes. I'm going with the most mobile tank I have. Mobile is a loose term. Right here. Fuck, now it's gonna look like Detroit around here. Nope, no night vision yet, so that means I can't enable thermal. This thing's a great sniper. If only this map was a sniping map. What the fuck was that? Titan 74. Fucking shit! I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna do it. And then we kind of clicked the trigger around the same time, but I think that he got the upper hand. See, I think that War Thunder needs to have a better sensitive trigger system, because I can nudge my trigger. Okay, then this is absolutely bullshit because I thought you'd have to pull it all the way down to fire when in real life you only have to do that, but it fired just then. So that means technically I fired first. Not this thing. I'm talking about last game, that one game before where I got fucked up by the T-55. Because that one there, he definitely fired first. I flew around that corner and then I kind of panicked and didn't pull the trigger quick enough. I was like, fuck. Because I hate War Thunder's camera's angles at times, because like you get an angle like this, it's like, oh yeah, I can see what I'm fucking doing, right? No, not when you're just having to move your gun around. I don't know. You can, but you can't. This guy's screwed. He's in an ARL-44. But I don't know if you can tell what we're having to do. We're having to rush in a realistic game, which means that we have to play more towards a simulator style, and these tanks are made for ranges from like here to here, and we're facing from here to here. Exactly. It's all chance, man. It's all chance. Alright, fuck it. You have it. I don't... I hate this fucking... I hate it. I just genuinely cannot explain how much I fucking hate top tier games, dude. They're so broken. And like, I know I didn't try the hardest I could have, but I was just trying to show you what we do wrong. So like, if I go here, because I have premium, I can do preferred maps, right? Now I'll show you the amount of maps we have that would work with this. Work with how this game is set up. How top tier should be set up, at least. I mean, this map works. Just this portion. None of this works over here. But from the edge here works. That doesn't work. Hold on. Let me go through. Barely. Barely works. That map barely works. Yeah, this map somewhat works. But the town part is where the congested part of the battle is, so the smart players know to sit on the outside way over here and shit, so that way you're not in the congestion. And then we snipe into the congestion and fuck everyone up. This map works to an extent. It does barely, but it's not good enough. It really sucks, if you want to know the truth. I mean, you can get that map and play good. That's if your team is dominating. No. That map works. That map works. That doesn't. So how many we got here? Let me count them. I mean, yeah, we'll count that one because 50-50 works. So 1. And the only reason I'm not going to count this one is because of this portion of the map. If there's 2 objectives over here, and this is the side that works. I know that you can get it, if I think correctly, if I remember correctly, you can get it just to the side, but then the map's too small. So it doesn't work to the extent that it would be helpful for it to work. So yeah, there's a reason why I don't go to top tier, because if there's only, and then the maps that do work, I will say, like this one is one of the good ones. And then there are two good ones, because you have that one, and then there's that one, this one. So European Province and Fulda are the only two actually functionable battle maps for top tier. Every one of these other maps, every single one of these, are almost unplayable at top tier. I mean, there are ones you can get a game in if you're lucky. But when it comes to playing how these tanks are meant to be played, Eastern Europe and Fulda are the only two maps. Well, that's actually the Eastern Europe like that. Hold on, that's the smaller Eastern Europe. We need that large map Eastern Europe. European Province, which is still Eastern Europe, just larger. But European Province and Fulda are the only two. So yeah, welcome. Welcome to War Thunder. We're in the only top tier maps that work, or the only maps in the game that work for, pretty much, hold on, let me open this up. For vehicles from right here down, all of these, every one of these, all these, that one don't count, that one don't count, and then these are just anti-air, but all of these have to deal, you can't really play them the same way they're meant to be played with, or the way that they put them in the game, the way that they're meant to be used in real life, everything. You just can't do it. The game won't allow it. And another thing that I have one last complaint to make, this tank right here in real life is one of the best anti-aircraft guns in the entire world. They're called the Stormer HV. Really wish I could show you how these things work, but these kind of explode into a shrapnel field or whatever, and like, yeah, it's really powerful. In real life, these things are great. In game, this is probably one of the worst top tier anti-aircraft guns you can get, unless you're hunting helicopters per se, but it's only if you're hunting helicopters. Oh yeah, let's go change vehicles back down to 6-7. I felt safe at 6-7. But I kind of want to go lower than that. I want to go with 5-7s. And then bring out a Black Prince, because I want to see how the Black Prince plays. You know what, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send... Hold on, let me crew the Black Prince. We're gonna go Black Prince, because this thing used to be a lot of fun, and I've heard that it's not anymore, and I'll be really sad if they messed my favorite up. I say my favorite. One of the greats. This tank was a legend for a long time in the War Thunder community. You got the combined assets of all the best parts of a Churchill with the great gun that we all know and love with that. Meaning, I could fuck shit up. go to A or B and E right there. Oh yeah, I know what happened. I think we got up tiered. When the fuck did I have that round loaded? I mean, it's not gonna do much of a difference, but damn! I wanted to run the Sabo. We're gonna have to go another game in this thing because I didn't realize that the wrong fucking round was loaded because, you know, I don't know if y'all ever watched me like 2 seconds ago select the Sabo in the main menu and now I'm coming back with no Sabo. You see how my camera's doing that glitch too? So you know it's gonna be a great fucking game. Oh yeah, another thing. A lot of tanks at this tier have stabilized guns now. More trackable. Oh yeah, they're right in there. You just gotta watch where my camera starts to go like that. But that was me mimicking it. Because it's a glitch in the game that I happen to have. Not very many people have it, but it exists for some reason. Dun, 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 dun. What's this? I don't really care if we die because we don't have the round I wanted. And I can afford this tank. Oh yeah. Hey, the armor still works. You see how my camera's doing that? That's what I'm talking about. How I'm having to fight it. Like that.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
You see how it's doing that? I'm not doing that. It's fucking annoying. I know exactly. Yeah, it's that Italian plane with the 100mm on. Oh yeah. Do it again, pussy. Yeah, that was one of the many things that could kill you before all that. I kind of wanted to die either. Fuck yeah. Get rid of all of that shit ass ammo and all of it be saboed. I like how we can only carry 89 rounds. Like there's no, it's not 90. We couldn't have found the one place to put one more round. We maxed this thing out with 89. Alright, we probably need to go. Now let's deal with this thing. Immense, powerful engine. pushing us at a whole staggering 10 miles per hour. That's great. Yeah, do it, bitch. Yeah, like boom. Fuck. What the fuck? I like how that went. Come on back around, please. Come back around so there's not gonna be a little like freeze frame there when I go to shoot you. Here he goes. Look at this kid, he's like getting on the ridge line there. Oh, is he still fucking flying? Didn't he just lose his wing? There he goes. Oh! I can't tell if that's combat smoke or he got fucked up. Fuck no. I was waiting on that far, and by the time that actually hit me, like, I don't even know, I don't know, like, that was confusing. I was expecting that way, way earlier than when it actually finally hit me. He's like, come get me, I'm painted like an airfield. I really don't see the point moving anywhere right now. Go ahead and fire that gun of yours. I hit your breech. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck! I wanted to fire. I really did. Yo. Okay, I gotta get off.